Hi, my dear students. I'm Sudhindra. I'm going to take a 10th standard mathematics subject. Here I'm going to take the chapter name called progression. Okay. So before starting the progression, you have to think over sequence. Sequence. Actually, what is sequence? Sequence is very simple collection of numbers in a particular order or in an order. What to call that as a sequence. So actually sequence it can be written as Sn. Here you may take the numbers like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here I have taken the natural numbers. This is upon the water sequence. Here Sn represents finite terms, but if we take the continuation like this 6, 7, 8, stop there. Here how many numbers taken? There are 8 terms taken. This is about finite sequence example. Suppose you put dot 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 dot, that becomes uncountable. Terms are what? Uncountable. Here terms means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are called what terms? Here first term that is taken as what? 1. Second term that is taken as what? 2. Third term that is taken as what? 3 and so on. Here for finite terms they are denoted by an. Here n may be, it may be anything. Finite terms only, not uncountable. Cannot infinite. Okay. So the thing is like that. So then only what the thing what to call that as a sequence. Sequence means what that arrangement of the numbers in a particular order. Then what to call that as a sequence. Here, you know that one terms are denoted by what a1, a2, a3, dot 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 an. If it is finite, then it is taken as what an. Okay. So here you may take the so many types of sequence like that. So for example, one more thing, Sn is equal to what? That is 1. Here I am going to add 2. That's 1 plus 2. What are getting? 3. 3 plus 2, 5. And 5 plus 2, 7. And 7 plus 2, 9. Then you have to call that as what? Progression. What to call that as a progression. So progression is very simple. Here a sequence is said to be an arithmetic progression if the difference between the next term and the preceding term is same. You may take another name, another definition also. A sequence in which the difference between any two constant term is same. Then what to call that one as a progression, or you may call that one as a arithmetic progression. Here first term is taken as what a1, nothing but 1. Second term that's what a2, that is nothing but what 3. And third term a3, that's taken as what 5 in this case. If you take the difference, that's what a2 minus a1 is nothing but what 3 minus 1, it is equal to what 2. In the same way, a3 minus a2, it is equal to what? That is the third term, that is 5 minus second term, that's what 3, it is equal to what 2. Here 2 2 same. So you have to call that as a common difference. What to call that as a common difference. Common difference always denoted by what d. In this case, common difference what 2. So here terms are some terms you have to recall. So A represents always first term. Okay, first term. And D is always taken as what a common difference. Common difference. And an that taken what a nth term. That taken what a nth term. This an also taken as a last term. Why? In a sequence of 6 terms or 5 terms, last term is what 9. In a sequence of 4 terms, okay, last term is what 7. This nth term also called as a last term. Okay, last term. In this way you study the what progression. Progression means what a sequence is said to be an arithmetic progression if the difference between any two consecutive term is same. Okay, so the common difference, what to call that known as D. It is denoted by what D. In this case, what common difference. So in that way, you may have to understand the progression. And one more thing, my dear children, you may write any type of the example for progression or arithmetic progression. Very simple. Take that first one. In the beginning only, I want to decide common difference will be what? Common difference will be what? Here I want to take 3 is the common difference. So 1 plus 3, what are you getting? 4. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. So 10 plus 3, 13. It is a way of formation of the what? Example for progression. In the same way, first number is 2. Here common difference is what? 3. So what the 2 plus 3? 5. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 3, 11. So 11 plus 3, 14. Like that. So in this way, you may form the what? Example for progression. And one more thing, some special sequences are there, but they are not the progression. For example, here 1, okay, first number is 1, to that add the square numbers. So add the square number is 1 is the square number. This is what? 1 plus 1, 2. Next square number is what? 4. 2 plus 4, 6. Here next square number 9. 9 plus 6. That's what? 15. And so on. Here it never forms the progression, but it forms the what? Progression. Sorry. It forms the what? Just a sequence. Here common difference is not same. So we can't call the we cannot call this as a arithmetic progression, just simply the what? Sequence. And here famous sequence is there, that's called what? Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci sequence. So way of writing is very simple. Here you know that one binary digits, zeros and ones. Here add the preceding term to the what? Next term. 0 plus 1. What are getting? 1. Here previous term is what? 1. Add the next term to the what? 1. So 1 plus 1. What are getting? 2. To this add the previous preceding term. That's what? 2 plus 1. 3. To this 3 add the preceding term. 3 plus 2. That's what? 5. So anyway, this sequence, what to call that one as a Fibonacci sequence. Actually, this sequence is given by the word Fibonacci. So for the purpose, this sequence is represented by what? Fibonacci sequence. After that, here, so what will be the general example for arithmetic progression? Okay, general example means common example that is universally accepted. So what would you call that as a general example? General example or common example that represents the what of progression. Okay, observe that one here. Here I wanted the one example. So first term is what? 2. Common difference 3. 2 plus 3, that is what? 5. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 3, 11. 11 plus 3, 14, and so on. Here first term is what? A1, that's what? 2. And second term, that's what? A2, that's what? 5. And third term, A3, that's what? 8. And fourth term, A4, that's what? 11. Here I want to express 2. So what way that 2 plus, that is 2 plus, that is 0. What are 2 only? In the same way, here 5 can be written as what? 2 plus 3. And this 8 can be what? 2 plus 6. Here 11, it can be written as what? 2 plus 9. Observe the thing here, 0, excluding 0, 3, 6, 9, they are the multiples of 3. So on that basis, it is can be the what? The 2 plus, that is 1 into 3. And this is what? 2 plus, that is 2 into 3. And this one 2 plus 9, it can be taken as what? 2 plus 3 into 3. Based on this, general examples can be done as A, first term, Second is what? A plus D. Third term is what? A plus 2D. And fourth term is what? A plus 3D. Dot. Here A is the what? First term. D is the what? Common difference. Observe that one. That is in this form only. 1 into D. Okay. And 2 into D. Here 3. That's second what? Common difference. Don't forget. With the help of this example only, you might write the word common example. So what are the common example? A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. In that way, we can get the word general example for what? Arithmetic progression. Here, next question arising, what will be the nth term? N will be what? Okay, so that only I want to write. Here, observe that first term is what? A1, that represents what? A. Second is what? A2, then nothing to what? A plus D. And third term, that's what? A3, then nothing to what? A plus 2 into D. And fourth term, A4, nothing to what? A plus 3 into D. Like that. Here question will be asking what will be the nth term? Then nothing to what? An will be what? Okay. Here first term A can be written as A plus 0 into D. Can you write? Yes, surely you may think. And second term, that's what? A plus 1 into D. And next term, that's what? A plus 2 into D. And next term, that's what? Fourth term, A plus 3 into D. Here question arising, what will be the nth term? Here observe that one, this 0 can be written as 1 minus 1 into D. You may write 2 minus 2, 3 minus 3, you are getting 0 only. But this is the first term, so I want to write 0 as what? 1 minus 1 into D. And next term a plus 2 minus 1 into d. After that, that is what? A plus that is 3 minus 1 into d. After that, this can be what? A plus that is 4 minus 1 into d. Okay, so the question will be arised, what will be the nth term. So observe that one, here a common term. Can you think? After that, plus 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 common sign. After that, open bracket. Okay, that also common. Here 1 2 3 4 ended by. Observe that one. Here 1 2 3 4 ended by what? N. On that basis, here 1 2 3 4 ended by what? N. And minus n also common, and 1 also common, and d also common. In this way, we are getting the nth term, one type of relation, a plus n minus 1 into d. Here n will be the what? Nth term. A will be the what? First term. N will be the what? Number of terms. D will be the what? Common difference. In that way, we are getting the first relation in progression, means arithmetic progression. What that is? A n is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the uh, first live class from my side. So next onwards, surely I will take so weekly 4 days. First, what the Sunday, and then Tuesday, and then Friday, and then Saturday. Okay. So here I am going to handle the 10th standard mathematics. Here in the first beginning, in the beginning I am going to take the progression chapter. Today you learnt what is the progression concept, what is the what are the terms, and how to express the word general example or common example of progression, and how to develop the nth term, n is equal to what? A plus n minus d. So this is the one fine point you have to keep in your mind. Here some facts you have to keep in your mind. Here common difference, the taken is what? A2 minus A1. Okay, if we extend this one, d is equal to what? Next to a3 minus a2. And next one, common difference, d is equal to what? That is a4 minus a3. In the same way, if you extend like this, here a1 a2 a3 a3 minus is common, a1 a2 a3 divided by an. Here 1 is more than the 1, therefore it is taken of 2. So on that basis, starting from this one only, it is taken what? A n plus 1. So anyway, common difference that also can be taken as what? A n plus 1 minus a n. Here, one more point you have to keep in your mind. So, here you are going to write any term. That's what an. If you write the next term, common difference is added. Okay. Here, any term an. If you want to find the next term, common difference is what? Added. If you add the common difference to any term, you are getting the next term. Suppose if you subtract the common difference from the given term, you are getting the what? Preceding term. That nothing but what? An minus d. Here very simple. An lies between an minus d and an plus d. Don't forget, if you add the common difference to the given term, you are getting the what? Next term. If you subtract common difference from the given term, you are getting the what? Preceding term. In that way, you can understand the what concepts of the what progression. So, my dear children, so today this is the first class. I want to stop this live class. So, anyway, suppose not subscribe my channel, Math Mentor 2025. Okay, Pro. You may subscribe my channel and like and suppose if you have any type of the doubt, you may write in the comment side. Okay, so thank you my dear children, have a nice night, means good night. Bye, see you in the next class. Bye bye my dear children.